Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another poorly lit video while I await a light. And unfortunately, I do these videos at night, so there's not a lot of natural lighting around, and it's very difficult for me to do these kind of videos during the day. I'm looking at changing that around a bit, so my lighting is a little bit better, but I haven't figured it out yet. So bear with me. Yesterday I did not do a video because it was the 4th of July, and I will not be I haven't decided if I'm going to do videos on Friday yet or not, because Fridays are family days for us. But without further ado, the 3,000 Questions About Me book is back, and see what I'm going to answer today. Ooh, okay. What do I consider myself an expert at? Failing. No. Although there's truth to that. I'm going to actually put that down because I am an expert at failing. But there's a reasoning behind that. Because without the failures that I've had, I wouldn't have the success that I have today. And while I'm not by any means like the biggest guru out there, I'm not the top of everybody. I'm not like I'm just me. I'm just your average person. But it took a lot to get here. Like, I was the kid who bounced around homes. I was the kid who was the only kid of divorced parents in my class, like in elementary school. I was the kid who was homeschooled. I was the kid who was the daughter of a Jehovah's Witness. I was the kid who was, like, people in my life told me that I would never amount to much, that artists wouldn't make it, that salespeople wouldn't make it. I remember being like 8 years old and saying that I wanted to be an artist and I wanted to sell my art in a gallery. But I also wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to teach kids who were different. And one of my teachers told me that was impossible. But a different one told me that anything was possible. So there's always these contradicting moments where people were telling me, I couldn't amount to anything. I couldn't do it. I had people in my own family who told me I would never graduate high school because my math skills weren't that great. I had people tell me that college was a waste of money, that I would fail. And even now, like every time I start something new, there's always that one person that is, you're going to fail. And my response to that is that at least I'll have tried. Because to me, you don't fail unless you don't try. And if you give something your all and it doesn't work out exactly how you planned, to me, that's not a fail. Because you're still learning something, no matter what. So I am going to leave that as one of my answers towards what I think I'm an expert at. I think failing is a valid answer, and I am good at it. An expert at. Honestly, it's a hard question to answer because there's always somebody better. There's always someone in my circle who is better at something than I am. I think that I am intermediate in a lot of things. I used to be an avid, I used to be able to run an Avid. Avid is a video editing device and software, and I used to be really good at my job. I worked for a news station. I ran camera. Before that, I worked for a shopping network and ran camera. And I was good at it, but things change. So I would say right now, what am I an expert at? Living, surviving. I think expert is a stretch. And I know people are going to comment on this and be like, you're an expert at things. And I'm like, yeah, but I could be better. And that's that's where I sit with this. That's a hard question. I don't think I'm an expert in anything, truly. Do I have knowledge in things? Yes. Can I learn more? Yes. I don't think you're an expert in something until, like, there's nothing left to learn. And honestly, I don't even know if that's possible. So I'm going to say the things that I'm good at when I apply myself, um, because I'm obviously, this lighting stinks and etc. But when I apply myself and I put my mind to it and I have the time and the ability, like the time to do things correctly and all of that, then I would say my strengths, believe it or not, are actually in video and photography and captioning and, teaching. I love teaching little kids, especially like, and I know mine are older, especially like 2 and under, because they are just so raw. They're so raw. They're ready to learn. They want to be like the big kids. And it's fun to see their eyes light up at the simplest things. I taught in a 2-year-old classroom for a while at a daycare. And there was a little boy who couldn't walk very well. And it was amazing to see his first steps. It was amazing to me when this little 14-month-old cut his first piece of paper to make a little, like, pea pod thing for literally a vegetable unit. But that's not something that I get to share on a day-to-day basis. Like, my children school in a different manner than most. One is going to a new charter this year, and my other two children school through virtual academy. So I get to utilize some of that. But obviously that's not something that I really share that much about because, well, 1, drama, and 2, it's one of those things where it's my children, so I don't want to be like, oh, hey, he's having struggles in this, and then just have constant drama. But so I'm going to say I have expertise. I'm not going to say I'm an expert. I'm going to say I have expertise in advertising and networking and social media and videography and photography and calligraphy and lettering. And basically, if it is any way related to an artistic platform, I've either studied it, dabbled in it, or have a degree in it. Like, I got my start in artistry with acrylic paints. And I honestly should just pick up another pack of paints and canvas, but I keep talking myself out of it. About 3 years ago now, it's been 3 years since I've painted. I had a really bad experience with a wrist issue and like arthritis and things like that, and just fell into a slump. It would have been about 3 years ago because I joined Posh to help with my artistry because I knew I needed to change my medium, and I haven't found anything that I really have fallen in love with. So I would say my expertise is in doing artworks that contain an element of sense beyond vision. So I like incorporating things where you can touch or where it moves, or I haven't figured out taste. That's a weird one. I love the elements where things make a sound if the wind blows, So I'm going to say my expertise is in artistic platforms and teaching and caregiving. Those are like my top things. And that's really all I got for today. I know that was a bit long-winded, and I apologize. I hope as I do these videos, like, my plan is to get them better and better each one I do. And like I said, as time goes on, I'll have a better setup. Right now I'm working on just getting the house ready for the new school year and changing rooms around and things like that. So everything's kind of a hot mess. Anyway, I'm gonna let you all go. Remember to take 5 minutes for you. Self-care is worth it. You have to take care of you in order to take care of the rest of the world. Pause to pamper, go for a walk, read a book, go to the bathroom by yourself, whatever floats your boat, go out, go do it. And tell me below, what are you an expert in? What do you do that the layman doesn't do? What do you do that's different from myself or other people in your circle? What are you good at? Tell me what your strengths are. I'm Kitty. Have a good one.